Also, in the Donald Trump announcing something called Voice. What is this? A way to promote that immigrants occasionally commit crime, and to hide the fact that they actually commit crime at a rate less than those of American citizens. But you need a program to highlight when immigrants commit a crime so that it feels to the rest of us that they commit crime at a greater rate than native-born Americans.
And we must support the victims of crime. I have ordered the Department of Homeland Security to create an office to serve American victims. The office is called Voice, Victims of Immigration Crime Engagement. We are providing a voice to those who have been ignored by our media and silenced by special interests.
Okay. Now, hold on. First off,
definitely sassy Trump right there. Needs to be cut.
Remember here, they're creating a federal bureaucracy for people who are victims of state crimes. And then they're also adding an O into the acronym just to make it clever.
Do you know what that money would be really useful for? Is the massive
Anything else?
backlog of rape kits across the country.
Oh, Kelly. That wouldn't give people a voice. How would you do that? Just think about this for a second. How would you come up with an acronym for that?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm all for rape kits, but just can't be turned into an acronym,
Police
so forget
departments
about it.
across the country have in their possession proof of criminality, and it just sits there.
Also, I should note.
I'm going to freak out. I'm not going to freak out.
Don't freak out. Victims of immigrant crime and engagement, that actually spells out vice, not voice.
If you put the O in there, though, Sam.
Right.
You just got to drop the O in there. I don't know,
Usually
so
you
hard to
drop
figure.
those kinds of
Great
words in
speech.
acronyms, but we
Put
needed
an O.
we need that word.
We need
I did
that
the
word.
acronym thing. Check. Did the drain the swamp. Here is.
Oh, wait, but and this is the same, and this is in this complete nonsense immigrant demonizing, which is actually that was the main part of his campaign too. It wasn't just that he personally demonized immigrants. He would bring up people who were clearly traumatized by having like a daughter that happened to be murdered or a son that was murdered, and that happened to be by an undocumented person. And he would bring them out on stage. Those were mainstays of his rallies. So this is basically a federal bureaucracy that will basically just be a re-election campaign ad generator.
And
that's what it is.
Yes, indeed. And people should also note that he was also talking about restricting legal immigration into this country.
That's obviously the game plan.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Over. Subscribe.